Tell me what I'm taking it you've started, or your lead on this, Mark. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so basically Movember is a mustache growing month and a fundraiser for men's health. So their motto is they're changing the face of men's health. So we were kind of approached by a fellow firefighter of ours from the Centerton Hall, Station 2 in Alderman, who has just been put in remission from testicular cancer. And he was hoping that we were going to maybe do something as a department. So we kind of took that on and challenged all the other departments in the county to a fundraising challenge. And the winning department gets to pick a department that has to go into the lake at the end of November.
Tell me about how it's going.
Yeah, so it's going really well. We kind of started it like it was going to be a small fire department kind of mission challenge. And then the head of Movember contacted me on my cell phone and let us know that he was blown away with our fundraising efforts, and he hadn't seen too many things like this of so much kind of town support, really. So he was excited, and he wants to be a part of the Polar Bear Plunge. We are second in the country right now, and the only department that we're behind is Toronto, who has 2.5 times the amount of team members as us. And then Hamilton Township in Baltimore area is nipping at our heels about $1,000 behind us.
How much you got? How much was there a goal that you wanted?
Yeah, so for our first year, we were thinking about going to 10,000, but we put our first goal at 5,000. We reached that within 3 or 4 days and put it up to 10,000 and then quickly put it up to 15,000. So we're trying to figure out if we want to try to take down Toronto for the best department in the entire country.
When the guy contacted you, the Movember guy, was he from Toronto? Like, where was he from?
Yeah, he's from Toronto. So Movember has a few full-time staff in Toronto and then a few staff that they bring on for 3 or 4 months around the Movember time.
They must be, like you touched on, they must be thrilled that you guys being a volunteer department or part-time department, they must be thrilled with something like this.
Yes, they are. And I actually brought that up with him because I was looking at the leaderboards and a lot of them seem to be volunteer fire halls. And he said that for the most part, he finds that volunteer fire halls are a lot more into these and a lot more motivated to raise the money.
And with Toronto, even though they have 2.5 times the team, I would also think that they'd have a lot more to draw on.
Right. Yes, they have a gigantic city to draw on, a lot of different companies and things like that. And I do know that from their past years, they have teamed up with companies like Gillette and those types of things to add fundraising incentives for people and things like that as well. So we're hoping to do that kind of stuff next year and team up with those types of companies then.
What happens if people want to help out?
Yeah, if you want to help out, you can definitely just kind of look up men's health. 3 of every 4 suicides on the planet are males. And these types of things are the things that Movember's trying to curb and trying to slow down. They also want to halve the numbers on prostate cancer fatalities by the year 2030. So those are the types of things that we can kind of educate ourselves on and those types of things. Or you can find Alderman Fire Department's team and fundraise and donate through there.
Let's bring it on for Alderman Township, but let's bring it on for Northumberland County and beyond for Alderman Township taking on Toronto.
For sure, yeah, for sure. The ultimate goal is the fundraising for Movember, but yes, we would love to take down Toronto for getting us as the top fire department in the country, for sure.
Last question, since you're on the spot now, why should people donate for you and not the other departments in the county?
Well, we are the people that brought the challenge up. So we're having it on our home turf, we're welcoming them, and we have the smallest amount of numbers in the top 2 teams. So we've got the most amount of spunk for the least amount of guys.
Tell me, Kyle, tell me about when you were diagnosed, if you can, things like that.
Yeah, I was diagnosed last October, right near the start, and everything moved pretty quick after that. We went into blood work, tests to see what was going on to start with, so that was the beginning.
How are you doing?
Good actually. All the scans since March have come back clear. Blood work's been coming back clear, so that's the way we're going.
You gave the kickstart for this, or
I asked the guys, yeah. It kind of started last November when I started chemo, and I found myself bored, and I needed something to do, something to get out of bed for. So I built the chairs first thing in November when I started that, and after that I decided that I didn't want them. They served their purpose to me. They gave me the therapy to get through that rough 9 weeks of my life. So I asked them to do something to donate them, and we're gonna try to raise some money somehow. So this is it.
are you happy with the results so far?
Oh, I'm thrilled. I couldn't imagine it being this great. This is amazing. It's great.
Nice for a small town department. Talk about like its family, things like that. Like if it is, like,
100%. Even all through my whole ordeal in cancer and everything else, the guys were always there. They always said, "Give us a call if you need something." Came up, shoveled the driveway, helped me with Christmas lights. That kind of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a brotherhood.
Okay, we're gonna do the dance. We could.
You don't have to.